Here we go. All right, so I'm recording this lesson. I totally forgot to record it. But anyway, so the table of contents is what tells us what is in the book and the page it is on. So if I want to look specifically, okay, if it's the book about cats and I want to look about cat's body, well, I can go to the table of contents and find that. And then Naheda, she said the glossary. And let me move this, let's see. So yes, the glossary, and it tells us what words mean. So remember how we talked about those bold words? Well, those bold words, you can find what that word means in the glossary. So that's what's so important about the glossary. It tells us the meaning of bolded words. And then we have the heading, and the heading tells us what we are going to read about. So if we're going to read about a cat's body, this will probably say cat's body. Or for example, here it says, what is electricity, right? So the heading tells us what that chapter or section is about. So then we have the caption, and it tells us about a photo or drawing. So if you have a picture, a lot of times they'll have like a little box that's gonna say something, and that's called a caption, and it tells us about a photo. And then labels, those are pretty easy. That basically tells us what something is and names the parts of a drawing or a picture. Also caption, another word for caption is text box. You guys remember text box? Yes, so caption is like a text box. It just kind of tells you a little bit of something about a picture or a drawing or whatever. And then of course you have diagrams, and it's a drawing that shows the parts of something or how it works. So those are text features. You guys should remember that. And the activity you guys are doing today, your assignment is going to require you to tell me some text features that you might have noticed. So we're going to read a book today, and we're going to see if you guys can recognize some text features. We're going to read about wolves and see if you guys recognize anything. But before we do that, does anybody have any questions? Raise your hand if you have a question. Check it. No question. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. So while I'm reading this, when you notice a text feature, I want you to raise your hand, okay? You already stopped unmuting yourself, dude. So when you guys notice a text feature, raise your hand, okay? And I'm gonna pause and see if anybody notices. All right, so this book is about wolves. I know some of us in the classroom, I think, likes wolves. I think it's Christian who likes wolves, if I'm right. I knew it was Christian. Yep, I know he likes wolves.
Sophia.
What is it?
Sophia does it too.
She likes wolves too?
Oh.
Yeah,
See?
like that too.
I know my best friends.
All right, so let's go ahead and read. All right. What's that sound? Who wants to do the honors of doing that wolf sound? Because I really don't want to do it. Go ahead, Sophia. We can't hear you. Okay, I'll give you for that. Go ahead, Keelan. Go ahead. Oh, you have to unmute it. There you go.
I did.
Okay, there you go. All right, because I did not want to do it. Okay, so there's a lonely howl in the distance. Then more voices join in. The chorus of howls sends a shiver down your spine. What's making this spooky sound? Wolves. So I noticed two important text features here, but do you guys notice the text features? What's one that you've noticed? What is a text feature you noticed?
The wolves are bolded.
Yes, bolded word, wolves. Good. And there's one more.
I can talk.
One more. Dia?
The heading?
The heading, good. And guess what that heading is showing us? What the page is going to be about, right? Good. All right, so let's move on. Wolves all around. Wolves are found all over the world. They live in hot places like deserts. They also live in cold places like the North Pole. The most common wolf is the gray wolf. There are more than 30 kinds of gray wolves, and they are not just gray, they are brown, black, tan, and white too. So I noticed two text features. Do you guys notice it? What do you notice? I noticed two. What'd you notice, Vivetta?
Heading.
Heading, good. Right here, right? So she got that one. What's another one you guys noticed? Let's see. Christian.
Oh, labels.
Labels, good. They're labeling the different kinds of wolves. Good. All right, good job. You guys should do very well on your assignment. I'm actually giving you some answers right now. All right, so wolves and dogs. Wolves are the largest members of the dog family. Foxes, coyotes, jackals, wild dogs, and domestic dogs are also members of this family. Our pet dogs are relatives of the gray wolf. That's why they look alike. So there's a text feature here. There's 1, 2, 3, and yeah, about three text features. What do y'all notice? Eduardo.
Labels.
Yes, labels. They're labeling the timber wolf, German shepherd, domestic dog. So basically all the different types of
Dogs.
dog family. Good. So we found labels. What else? Let's see. Quavia, you want to take a whack at it? What text feature do you notice? We said labels. What else is there? What's this called?
Oh, wolves and dogs.
Right, but what's the text feature called? Starts with an H. Huh. Heading, right? This is the heading. So then there's one more text feature. Who knows what the next one is? Dia.
Text box.
Yes, text box right here. Because it's telling you what domestic means, right? Which is tame and kept by humans. Good. All right, so I'm gonna read, just because I don't want to give you guys all the answers, I am gonna skip a few pages. So, all right, this one has an excellent text feature here. I'm gonna tell you what that is, but maybe you guys can tell me when you guys do your assignment today. All right, but wolves and dogs are different in several ways. Wolves have a longer snout, stronger jaws, and larger teeth. Dogs have a rounder head and shorter legs. The biggest difference is that dogs like to be around people and wolves would rather be around other wolves. So there are text features here. Hold on, there's something in the chat. Anyways, so there are text features here, but I'm not going to tell you guys this time around. I think you guys should probably include that in your journal response today. You have a question, Dia? You wanted to tell me the answer, didn't you?
Bar diagram.
Huh?
Bar diagram.
Not a bar diagram, but it is a diagram. But shh. All right, let's keep it moving. Pack life. Wolves live in family groups called packs. A pack includes a male and female wolf. They're young and a few wolves that have joined from other packs. Wolves need each other. Together they find food, protect one another, and care for their young. A wolf alone can't survive for long. Wolves are great hunters. They travel many miles without getting tired. They can usually run faster than their prey. Wolves eat small animals such as rabbits. They also eat big animals such as moose, deer, caribou, elk, and bison. And wolves eat a lot. They can each eat 20 pounds of meat in one meal. That's about 200 hot dogs. So these dudes can eat a lot. I noticed a few text features here too, but I'm not going to tell you guys because you have an assignment and you guys need it. Do you guys have a question or anything? I see you guys talking in the texting. Pay attention to the lesson, guys, because you do have the assignment you need to do, okay? Then I'll let you guys talk after we're done. All right, wolf talk. How do wolves talk to the other wolves in their pack? They whimper, bark, growl, and snarl. But when they need to talk long distance, wolves howl And when one wolf starts howling, others tend to join in. Howling is what wolves are famous for. All right, so there's a couple text features here too. Well, once I read this page, we'll talk and see what you guys noticed. So leaders of the pack. The pack's leaders are called alpha wolves. There is one alpha male and one alpha female in each pack. They are the smartest and best hunters. Alpha wolves guide the pack. They decide when to stop hunting and where to sleep at night. Alpha wolves also eat first at every meal. Okay. No, you're okay. It's okay, Keelan. All right, so what text features do you guys notice here? Nahera?
The text box.
Text box right here, good. It's telling us what alpha means, which is a leader in a group. Good. What's another one? Sophia. Okay.
The head.
The heading, good. And I think there's one more, if I'm not mistaken. Or I think that's also a text box because it's not just a label. Good. All right, let's keep it moving. Pups, look how cute. It's so cute. Baby wolves are called pups. 4 to 6 pups are usually born in each litter. Pups weigh 1 pound at birth and can't see or hear. They snuggle safely in their den with their mother for the first 2 weeks. Every day they grow bigger and stronger at about 3 weeks old. The pups leave the den to explore. So I noticed 2 text features here, but I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. I'm not gonna give you the answer this time around. Let's see, I think I got a message again. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so when the pups are bigger, other wolves in the pack care for them too. They bring the pups food. They also babysit them while the rest of the pack is hunting. Wolf pups start hunting with the pack when they are 6 months old. When young wolves are 2 to 3 years old, they leave to form their own packs. And yes, that is normal. This is how they eat. Christian, do you have a question?
In the last page, I saw a box thingy.
No, shh. You got to keep that to yourself, dude, for your assignment. I'm giving you guys some answers, but then I'm letting you guys figure out the other ones. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad you noticed that. Okay, so these are just kind of like 8 wolf wonders. I mean, if you guys want to go back and look at it, you can, but I'm really not about to read this to you guys. But it's some like cool facts about wolves if you're into that. I don't know if I assigned this to you guys, but I will assign it to you guys on Get Epic. All right, fewer wolves. Wolves rarely attack people. They are afraid of them, but wolves do attack farm animals. Mostly for this reason, people have killed millions of wolves. So many wolves were killed that there are no longer any wolves in a lot of places. Some people worried that wolves might become extinct, so they decided to help. They passed laws to protect wolves. Today, wolves are returning to many places around the world. Well, that's sad. Why would people do that to wolves? That's so sad. They become extinct. Okay, so there's a couple text features here. We'll talk about this page. Who noticed a text feature? Raise your hand. Rivera?
Text box.
Where?
And the second one.
This one?
Mhm.
Yep, it's extinct. It says extinct. This is also a text box because it's not just labeling something, it's telling us, it's giving us an explanation. What else do we see? I know you know Rivera, but we gotta give someone else a chance. Let's see. Who else can I give a chance to? I'm looking to see. Yordi, you've been quiet. Why don't you tell me? What text did you notice? Hey, Winter. Okay, how about this?
Word boxes.
Well, yeah, we said text boxes, but what else besides the text boxes? What else? All right, I'm gonna give it to Dia.
The heading?
The heading. Yes, the heading. That's like probably the easiest one. All right, and then it's one more. What's this called? It's not called a text box because it's telling us what this picture is. It is called a what, Eduardo?
Labeled.
A label. Very good. All right, let me see something real quick. Winter, how are you? I can't hear you. Uh-oh, where'd you go? I can't hear you, but I'm so glad to see you. I miss you. Oh, I think I hear you now. I think. Oh, no, I can't hear you. Okay, well, I'm glad to see you. Okay, so let's keep reading. Wolves return. Wolves have returned to Yellowstone National Park. Once the park had many wolves, but only one wolf was left by 1926. Scientists brought wolves from Canada into Yellowstone in 1995. The wolves had pups. Now there are about 100 wolves in Yellowstone. Once again, wolves make their home in the park. So there's really only one text feature here, which is the heading. All right, so these are, I thought this was really funny. These are like stump your parents. So questions that you could ask your parents and see if they'll get it. They might get it, they might not. Maybe they won't. It's just funny to see if they get it or not. So if you guys want to try it with your parents, you can. And then this is the what? What is this called? This section of the book. What is this section called? Look at Sophia all excited. Go ahead, Sophia. What?
The glossary.
Yes, the glossary, because the glossary is where it talks to us and tells us about what a word means. Good.
Kimberly's on.
I know, I see. Where is she? Oh, hold on.
Hi, Winter.
Kimberly, you're late. Oh no. So let me go ahead and write y'all's names down. Winter, Kate, and
Kimberly are late. Dun, dun, dun.
all right. So now I'm going to ask you guys some questions. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. All right. So I'm going to mute everyone. Someone raise your hand and tell me, what is a heading? What is a heading? Christian? You got to unmute yourself because I can't unmute you.
It's the thing that tells you what chapter you're on.
Yes, it tells you what the chapter is going to be about. All right. Someone else. What's a text box? Who's not muted? What's a text box? Rivera, what's a text box?
Is a box is tell you the verse of the page.
Yeah. Well, the text box kind of tells you a little bit about something. It gives you more information, right? Yeah. All right. What's another text feature? What is a label? What's a label? Look at Eduardo. Eduardo, what's a label?
A label like describe something.
It's what?
It describes something.
Yes, it kind of tells you what something is in a book. So if it's showing you a dog, it's going to say, oh, label dog, right? Okay, what's a glossary? What's a glossary? Yordi?
Something that tells you what words mean.
Yes, it tells you what words mean. And where is the glossary?
At the end of the book.
Good. What is the table of contents? What is the table of contents? Let's see.
Kimberly, mute.
Keelan, unmute yourself. All right. What
Content is something that tells you what chapter you're on.
it tells you the chapter and the chapter's pages. Good. All right. Am I missing any text features? Oh, diagram. So you guys remember what a diagram is?
I'm still unmuted. I'm still muted. I'm still unmuted.
There you go. All right. What is a diagram? What is a diagram? Anybody know? Nobody knows what a diagram is? Oh, goodness. Well, a diagram, remember, it's a picture and it has labels on it. It teaches you, so let me go ahead and share my screen again. All right, so remember, a diagram is a drawing that shows the parts of something. So if it was a picture of a dog, it would show you the different parts of the dog. So it'd be like, oh, face, tail, teeth, nose. That's a diagram. It just shows you the parts of something and how it works. We said table of contents, glossary, remember bolded words. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. Okay, and another thing. Does anybody know what it means when I say, what's the main topic of the book? It's what the book is mostly what? Keelan? Unmute yourself.
It's about what's the book mainly about.
Yes, what the book is mainly about. In the book we just read, it's so obvious. What is the main topic? Raise your hand. It's so obvious. Kimberly, I want to hear your voice. What's the main topic of the book? Oh, well, I don't think you were there. Were you kind of there when you saw us reading the book? No? Oh, you probably don't know.
No.
Okay. Dia.
Wolves?
Wolves. Yes, it's very obvious. The main topic of the book is wolves. It's pretty obvious.
I know how to mute myself.
It's pretty easy. So for today, let's see what you guys have to do. Share my screen again. Today you are, okay, in your journal. So in the book that was read aloud, which is the book about wolves, what is the main topic? You guys should be able to do that. What are some text features you noticed? Give the page number you found the text feature. So you're gonna write complete sentences. Some of you guys have not been writing incomplete sentences, and you guys know that you guys are going to third grade. You can't do that. You gotta write complete sentences, right? So you have to say, for example, I could say on page 12, I noticed the text box, and in the text box it says whatever. Or, you know what I mean? I want you to try to do about like a good amount of sentences, okay? You'll have time. So let's see, stop share. All right. So does anybody have any questions about what you're doing today for your assignment? I'm gonna go ahead and send that book to you guys on Get Epic. If not, I have a video posted about the same book. So if you wanna go back and watch that video, you can do it that way too, okay? Does anybody have any questions? No. All right, raise your hand if you started to work on your social studies project. Anybody work on their social studies project? Who's making a commercial? Recording a commercial? Who's gonna do that? Please, someone who's gonna do that. Sophia's gonna do it. Christian, Keelan, yes. Please, I want all of you guys to do it so bad because I think it's gonna be so cool and funny.
I know I'm gonna do it.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fun. I think I'm probably gonna do like a Zoom call where you guys present it, or I'll post it, all of y'all's videos on Class Dojo so everybody can see it. But I'm so excited to see what you guys got. Listen, don't rush, okay? Because you guys have like 2 to 3 weeks to finish it. You guys have a lot of
Until
time.
May 1st.
Yeah, so you guys have plenty of time to do it. That's why I'm giving you. So that's why I'm giving you guys some days, like Thursdays and Fridays. Like Thursdays, you do math, no reading, but social studies, so you can work on your project. And Fridays, you're doing reading, and then your social studies, so you can work on your project. So that's why you have plenty of time. So yeah. Well, that's really it for today. Do you guys have any questions?
Can we talk for a little while?
Yes, you can. Let me unmute you guys. I'll give you guys 5 minutes.
I couldn't laugh at anything.
Huh?